Nigeria in action yesterday against two-time finalists of the Olympics, two-time finalists, the world stage, and yet to win the World Cup. Really, the Brazilian ladies, but they've been just hanging around as far as the top dogs of women football is concerned. And they're up against nine-time African champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria. And you and Ojo were in the studios yesterday. First, were you impressed with the performance of the girls?
Like I would say, was the loss, expected? Yes, it was. But were there moments where, as Nigerians, we believed that something was going to happen? I would also say yes.
Okay.
Because I was in the studio, I was seeing the match live. In the first half, we had, opportunity that we would have, gone in front. We started, brilliantly. We were even the first set of, players to, get 3 shots on target and all of that. But we did not capitalize on those opportunity, and then we had to, lose it. And that is what happens in, game. Once you don't capitalize on, the opportunity you get, your opponents will just punish you for that. So I'm very much disappointed that we did not capitalize on that stuff. And then the Brazilian side, the game was actually very physical. In the first 20 minutes, we could see, 3 players falling down, all of this medical team running inside the pitch, trying to, take care of players. So it was quite physical. But if Nigeria had, gone in front, maybe it wouldn't have been that way. But the only positive that we can get from the game is that it was a respectful, scoreline. It was just a 1 goal, and then it looked as if we were going head to head with them. But still, it was expected for it to happen because we called out names of teams that we were playing against. Spain, our next game, and then Japan. Spain actually beat Japan
2-1.
2-1, and then it was just us playing against Brazil. And we have 2 teams now who have won, and then 2 teams who have lost in the group. So it means we are starting with the pressure. It's trying to bring back the old vibes of what happened in the last Olympic that we went. I'm talking about 28, the last Olympic that we went, and everything was just so. And I don't want to have this optimism about the Super Falcons, and then they go into the games and then they don't bring out their best. I'm expecting something from them, but as of yesterday, they had their moments. They gave us something to believe. At some point, people even call in, and they were predicting that we were going to win.
Oh, wow.
And the game had to change immediately. We went behind. It was a different Super Falcons entirely. Brazil, they grew into the game. They started playing like the big girls that they were, and then we were trying to find our biggest moments came in the first half. Since then, we did not have any moment again that was close to what we had in the first half. So I'm just hoping that maybe these 2 games, maybe Japan. I'm just seeing Japan that being the scapegoat.
I think they're former world champions, the Japanese girls. They would want to, because having lost to current world champion Spain, they would want to see if they can test their wit against Brazil. I don't know what the outcome of that game would be. As we're struggling with Spain, they would also be facing it squarely, with Brazil. But like you said, our final game is going to be against Japan. Can we get a result against Spain?
A result against Spain on Sunday. I did not watch Spain play, so whatsoever I'm going to say, I'm just going to bring in a little bit of sentiment and all of that. But I will be straightforward, saying that I'm not really optimistic about Super Falcons getting into this game. I was just hoping something is going to happen. But if this is Brazil that we just we were just dealing with, we had our moment. I always say we had our moment, but it's just about being clinical. The coach talked about that stuff against our friendly after Canada. He was saying that we created chances. I thought he was going to go in and then fix this. It is goals that win you games, you understand. So if you fix all these things, it is better. It's not about getting those chances and then we don't even capitalize or even take this thing. Our opponents are going to punish us. So getting into the next game against Spain, that is on Sunday. Spain just won against Japan, and it's going to be a difficult game. It is going to be a difficult game because Spain now, they have the momentum. They've won their first game. Coming into this game, they will feel like we've won, and then we are sitting on top. We need to do it again to balance our opportunity, and then the Super Falcons will come with this mentality of losing to Brazil, trying to make amends and all of that. So he's going to play. I don't know how they are going to do it, but at least we should get a win. The last Olympic we went, I heard we did not even have one win in the whole this thing. At least even a win or something, so that we have something to boast about. We have the players, we have everything. It's not just about, people have been saying that instead of them training, they have been doing challenge on this thing, all of that. You never can tell. Maybe that is just their strategy
Nigerians
to just keep themselves busy. It's not as if they are not they are not training. So they are training. Maybe that's just the side they are seeing, but I'm just expecting something good from them. I don't want to say better, because if I want better, I would want to see them beat Spain. But is it possible? Realistically, it is not to me. But sentiment, Putin, and everything, mix everything to. I would say they will.
Okay, they will. Anyways, I can understand where Christian is coming from. I would also pray that they beat the Spanish ladies. But truth is, it's quite difficult. As Stacey asked,